is exactly 1 year since President Muhammadu Buhari assumed office as the fourth civilian leader in the Fourth Republic dispensation. Riding on the populist mandate and agenda of change, Nigerians had huge expectations that the challenges of national development would be addressed and the socio-economic landscape will witness remarkable transformation. In this special edition of the 365 Days of Buhari government, we gauge the views of Nigerian technocrats, entrepreneurs, business leaders, and even foreigners on how the administration has fared so far.
Some very encouraging things that has happened. One is in the areas of leakages and tackling of wastages. So the leakage, blocking of leakages and wastes, and the fighting of corruption, all of those are fundamental things that it's a long journey, and there is a level of consistency in fixing those issues, and I think that would in the long run be of significant value to us. However, we also need to make decisions faster, because the sooner we make mistakes, the better for us, because then there would be chance to correct them.
A number of people have been bringing up a number of criticism against the government because the masses are going through a lot of hell when it comes to the economy. The state of the economy is so terrible at the moment. Everything is tight. There is no thorough movement. Transportation is on the high side. Food materials, people to keep themselves together in the home is becoming unbearable.
Yeah, we are faced with a lot of pains, and those pains are self-inflicted when you think about it, because when times were good, we didn't think about the cyclical nature of global economy. Oil would not remain at $100 per barrel for a long time, and as a nation we should look at beyond oil, or do things that we would be able to pay attention to. And I think those lessons are hitting us, and it's hitting us hard.
I know that General Buhari was come in as the new president, has been very vocal in his fight against corruption, which I have noticed. But at the same time, I think encouraging local manufacturing is always a good thing for the economy to grow and for the people to get new jobs and everything. So I think any policy which will stimulate internal growth, internal manufacturing process will always be good.
I believe they're doing what they can, and Nigerians are very entrepreneurial by nature, and the government just needs to make sure that they have as much possible resources available to aid us, help us, and also incentives for the diasporas like myself to want to come back to start up businesses. What incentives are there to help us and allow us to scale?
I think so far the environment has been enabling from our perspective. The simple thing I would say, enable free competition. That's all. Just reduce the hurdles and the hindrances that may stand in anybody's way, and let people be innovative, be creative, and go out there and create products and services that customers truly want.
But I think things will ease up. I'm optimistic. I think some things in policies need to be done quicker to make things just a little bit lighter for us. Well, it's a tough environment. Well, hey, listen, tough times don't last. Tough people do.
I would say that we were slow start. I mean, of course, it goes without saying that the takeoff was extremely slow. Cabinet issue, ministers were not in place for quite a while, and those, whether we like it or not, those have contributed to the slowness in tackling the economic matters. The delay in the budget doesn't help either, because there is a component of the budget that if the monies were in circulation earlier, it would also have multiply effect, etc., etc.
But if you watch the flow very well, the government is not sleeping. Those may be slow. Government is not sleeping. A number of policies they are trying to bring to the fore at the moment will definitely yield something good in no distant future. But we need to just try our best to keep in touch with the government, pray for them all the more, what previous administrations have done against the government has been so bad that we cannot just expect a change overnight. Change would definitely come, but not so sudden. So everybody has to play his or her role in it. Our own role as the masses is to pray more for the government, then encourage them to do what the masses will benefit from. I think something good will soon be unfolded in this administration.
There are varied opinions about if the government has performed to expectations or have already failed in its first year. But one thing is certain, it has 3 more years to assert itself and implement its mandate of change for Nigerians.